The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, or twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Markki, Rica, and Hazel. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Give you a shout out as soon as I put them all in. There we go. Okay. Hello, Team Bahay.
Hello.
There you go. Wait.
All right. So here we go. We've got our top 10 for today. Let's do the first batch. Thank you. I'm not in the mood for the topic, Kuwentong Lakaran. Let's start off with Archa Aguilar. Mas gusto ko pa talaga maglakad kesa may bike. Kesa mag-bike. Ewan ko ba, mas napapagod ako kapag bike. Huh? Yeah, well,
Really?
it depends on what you're comfortable with.
You know why it's harder? Because you actually have to like lock your bike,
Balance,
to the location.
Oh, yung
when you arrive
balancing,
to
I
your
guess.
Yeah, it's just extra work if you have a bike with you. But if you walk, you just arrive, go straight to work, or go straight to wherever it is you need to go to without needing to park anything.
But you know, that's actually my preferred cardio exercise.
Walking.
Cycling. So if I could have like one of the best bikes out there, like indoor cycling bikes, oh my gosh, I would not need to go out. I don't even need the floor. I just need to be on the bike, because I remember when this whole lockdown started last year, my parents bought an indoor cycling bike, and I was just there every single day. And sometimes I won't even be exercising. I would be reading or watching a movie, but I would be on the bike. And I don't know, it's like my form of runner's high. Like I just get lost in the whole situation that I'm on the bike.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's why I think parang it excites me whenever I would go on those classes, like the high energy classes. But I also appreciate, just riding the bike indoor, okay, not out. I'm so sorry to tell you.
I'm so tempted nga to get those little bikes, those foldable bikes. Parang ang cute. Yung mababa, with those tiny wheels. Parang I want one.
Those are so cute. Parang I want one too.
Those are the ones that I see. Actually, before the lockdown, I would see people in the MRT using that. Like they would ride the bike going to the station, and then they would go into the train.
You know what I want to see Chico doing with Baby Whale? Yung tandem biking.
Oh.
I think that would be cool.
Like just around easy. Is that easy? I don't think
we used to bike
here.
Yeah, I think you need someone in the back who will really like tell you what to do.
Yeah.
So it's like rowing, when you row with someone needs to direct, and usually it's the person in the back.
Right.
So yeah, we'll have Baby Whale in the back and Chico in the front.
And like we used to bike here in the Philippines. In the Philippines. In the village.
Nasaan ka ba?
Sorry, he's in
Australia?
the
Maldives?
No, like we used to bike here, pero mountain bike. Pero feeling ko nga, I think I'll enjoy those little bikes more, those foldable bikes. Parang I want. Gusto ko yung may basket sa harap. Tapos merong yung kring kring kring.
But you know what? Actually, they're selling nowadays. Like people are selling those parang Japanese style bikes, like the Japanese countryside bikes. Yeah, although they have bigger wheels. Kasi my sister just set up a shop in Cavite, and they're selling those kinds of bikes, like Japanese inspired, where it's like color yellow with a daisy, and then it's
show me a picture.
Oh my, you will love it. It's not the one that you're talking about with the small wheels and the foldable ones.
Yeah.
It's the beautiful Japanese inspired one.
But let me know so that I could decide which one I like.
Sige, my sister actually just set up her shop, and they do it themselves in the shop. Ang cute lang.
Oh,
Awesome. I want one
Yeah,
too.
it's in Cavite.
oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Also, I
Sinatan
just want go continue.
si Nathaniel Trilliana, pag bumili daw ako ng bisikleta, magiging si Rosamond Bike.
Rosamond bike! Wait, tingnan mo. I sent you a photo
Ay, okay.
in our
Okay, okay.
in our Viber. This is one of the
Ah,
bikes that they're
Oh, that's
selling.
cute.
Yeah, I think they're in Cavite though, but yeah,
So
isn't it so
cute!
cute?
It's so
It's
pretty.
so cute. And they're called Hint custom bikes, and
You know,
it's super
they're
cute.
like the bikes that you see when you're riding around the hills, and it's like grass
Yeah.
everywhere with
Diba?
daffodils and flowers
Like you're
and
in your
trees.
hacienda.
Exact hacienda. By the way, from what we were talking about a while ago, a listener chimed in just to share. There are two alay lakads. The main one is in April 30 to May 1,
Mm-hmm.
evening from Quiapo to Antipolo, and the other is the Holy Thursday, where devotees walk from any point, then
Yon.
going up to Antipolo. Because
Yun
he's
yung
been
alam
doing
ko,
it now
yung
for
Holy
13
Thursday.
years.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah. The April 31 is where Our Lady of Antipolo visits the Quiapo Church in commemoration of her exile during the war. So there's a
Mm,
historical reference. I think maybe that's the one where you walk barefoot, or I don't know.
maybe. Mm-mm.
Basta.
Yung sa Thursday yon, barefoot. Yeah. Okay, and coming from Mike Ferrer, Kwentong Lakaran, you never travel without your cell phone kasi ginagawa mong navigator yung in-game app. Well, obviously, something like Pokemon Go, because it also has a map inside. So instead of let's say Waze, you just use your Pokemon Go to help you navigate.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
So you don't go on the maps anymore? Like the other apps?
I rarely go on maps anymore. Unless of course it's a really like obscure destination far
Yeah,
off that I have
yeah.
to like type in.
Mhm.
Oh, syempre ba yun? Oo.
But if it's in the vicinity of where we live, or like looking for just a road or whatever,
Mhm.
I just use my Go app.
I want to know for our listeners, if you guys are working in Google or something, I want to know if you put up a schedule on where you take the photo of the street for the Google Street View, because I want to be holding up a sign. Or I want to be like holding a pepper. Alam mo yun? Just to be so
Yeah.
that I'm there.
True.
You know what? That's my dream scenario for Google Street View. I would be holding a pepper like in the Lion King. And then that would be
I know,
the
right?
one that you'll see.
You know what I wish for Google's Street View? Chico and I are driving around. If we see
Okay.
the Google Street View, I'd be like, Chico, look, there's someone.
Dapat gawin niya yung parang Titanic pose. Yung si Rose tsaka si Jack.
Oo, meron
Iba
tayong
itsura
ganun,
eh.
diba, Chico?
Ginawa namin pero iba yung itsura, naging SPG yung itsura eh.
I
It
remember
looked,
in
I don't
Vietnam.
know. It had a
That was
different vibe to it.
That's my favorite photo. It was like binabanatan si yung boat.
Huh?
Yung boat.
What do you... Huh? Did you
Yung
really
boat.
just say that? Oh my God! I cannot. We lost you, Markki. Hello, Markki. Wala na siya, guys. Did you just really?
Hindi. Sabi ni Nathaniel Trilliana, makikita daw dun sa Google Street View. Nandun ako sa loob ng kotse ni Markki, tapos nakaganon ako dun sa window. Help! Yung nakasulat. Help me.
Road rage.
Road rage! Okay.
Oh my God.
Hindi, sabi nga ni Rico Gascon, hindi, what Markki meant was, puntalan, di ba yung, sige,
Okay. Ganun pala
Ang
yung
banata-
buntalan.
di ba it's another word for that?
Kabog.
Sige, kaya niyo yan.
Okay. And from designer Hans H, I used to live in Singapore. People there prefer to walk. Cabs are expensive. MRTs and buses are full. And yeah, I loved walking there. Just not with Tom Alvarez, but I love walking in Singapore.
What if
Never with
what if
Tom.
you can go to like for free to any destination in the world, like ganon mga business districts where they have like really nice walkways and everything, pero only with Tom Alvarez.
Mega Mall. Yeah. Hindi, pwede naman ako maglakad with Tom. Pero sa start pa lang,
Buhatin ka.
pupunta na ako sa isang cafe and I'm like, balikan mo ko dito. Dito muna ako. Or bookstore.
Alam mo,
Maybe bookstore.
I don't see Tom Alvarez as like a cafe person.
Yeah, I don't
That
see
would
him
just
as
sit-
one.
I feel like he's
He'd
the
probably go to a
walking
bar.
person. No, I feel like he's really the walking type of
Okay.
tourist.
Yeah. Yeah. And coming from the super malas guy, yung friend mong kapag nag-message, malapit na ako, naglalakad na. Ang ibig sabihin, naglalakad na, papuntang CR para maligo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best believe, honey.
You know what?
Madaming ganyan. And from Legal Millennial, kwentong lakaran, yung pet peeve ko sa lakad, yung bubusinahan ako, kahit nasa pedestrian lane ako.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's bad. That is bad.
And
They're supposed to be on the pedestrian lane.
there's also like a busina. Parang there's a volume that's allowed. Alam mo yung parang
Yeah.
pip, yung isang ganon, just to let you know that you're there. Because sometimes they would be on their cell phone or looking through their bag, but not the all-out busina na parang galit ka na.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's
Well,
rude.
Depends din kasi sa busina. Kasi like, diba, like the really expensive cars, they're like, bim, bim, ganun lang yung busina nila. Pero like, yung iba kasi talaga parang, ba, ba, ba.
Oh my God. Nathaniel, please make another gif of Chico, please. So funny. The people need to see it.
Ano diba? Yung ibang busina
Your
ganun.
I thought your eyes were going to pop out of the socket.
Kasi, di ba iba maingay talaga?
You
And,
know what? Daddy Strom, when he first moved to the Philippines, had a little, he had culture shock when it came to driving. Because here, apparently, it's different. When you beep your horn, it means go ahead or something. And over
well,
in
yeah,
Europe,
meron ganon.
in Europe, it's the opposite way. Like, if you beep your horn, it means I'm going ahead.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
it can go both ways din eh. Kasi here,
Yeah, it can.
I would beep my horn to let them know that I'm passing through. Okay, you have to stop. Because, yeah.
Di ba nga meron pa tayong busina na parang
Yung
thank
half,
you.
half.
Hindi yung thank you.
Oo.
Yung kunyari, I'm about to turn left, tas ikaw yung pag ganon. Ako gaganon, ikaw pag ganon. Tas bilang you stop to let me pass. On my way out, di ba meron ka pang bim bim. Parang thank you.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Basta in one country it's like this, in the other country it's like that.
And I feel like you can only do that with your own car. Because I feel like when I drive other people's cars, hindi ko alam yung tansya ng beep beep. Alam mo yun, yung parang where I would beep beep. So sometimes I would, do the full blast. But
Markki, tanggalin mo yan. Tanggalin mo yan.
Chico, watch out for my
Tanggalin mo yan.
yan yung busina ni Markki.
watch out for my horn.
Mm-mm.
It's coming for you.
Ooh.
I cannot
Okay.
have a conversation. I can't have a conversation with Markki, I tell you. Please don't leave me alone with Markki.
Sabihan ka ng watch for my horn, it's coming for you. Parang iba yung maiisip mo eh. And from Angelo Sunshine, kwentong lakaran, umakyat kami ng bundok. Sabi ng classmate namin sa grad school, madali lang yun. Nung umakyat nga kami, nakatsinelas na, lasing pa. Guys, kami yung nabalitaan na muntik matrap sa bundok kasi sobrang dulas at ang putik tapos inabot ng bagyo. That was them. I remember that.
When
It was in the
it?
news. Well, a long time ago. Pero I do remember na there were hikers nga raw na parang na-trap and then, but they found them and they're all safe now. Oh
Wait,
my
they didn't
God.
have cell phones or like the signal was down or something?
I don't remember na eh. But like, if you remember, if you're in the mountain and you're in the up a mountain or something, and then there's a storm, it's going to be close to impossible to try to come down from the mountain because
It's
that's
extra
scary.
dangerous. Oh
I
gosh.
remember one of the kwento ni Baby Whale, sila daw, they got stuck. So they went up a mountain, and then pagdating nila sa taas, bumagyo. So obviously they can't go down, right? Because it's stormy. Meron silang mga baon na food, pero they couldn't start a fire because it was a downpour. It was raining like anything.
Yeah.
They had to eat. Alam mo yung mga instant noodles? They had to eat it as
The
is.
raw, the dry noodles.
Yung crunchy instant noodles. Ganon ka
Did they
scary.
at least open the flavor packet? Just to give it a little.
Probably not. I mean, if you know what I mean? Alam naman ganunin mo yun, edi ang alat naman yun. Diba?
Like
So,
Nuda Crunch. I don't know.
I love the crunch. Oh, so good.
And okay, here's one that's a true story, and just a trigger alert, in case, because it's a bit harrowing. Dexter, who's actually told us about himself many times in the past, was saying, "Kuwentong Lakaran, I was walking from Centris to Trinoma at around 8:30 p.m. Then along the way, I got robbed and shot twice, and one of the bullets hit my spine, and I've been paralyzed from the waist down ever since. And that walk was the last time I ever walked." So yeah, unfortunately, these things happen, and there's just no explanation for it. Why these things happen. But yeah, he did tell us about his predicament a couple of times in the past. And thank you for sharing that with us, Dexter.
Of course.
Yeah, my gosh.
And,
wow.
Diba? So yeah. And the top, Kuwentong Lakaran, comes from Tinola Holmes and Arabin.
They both say.
Tinola Holmes says, yung palaging may dalawa sa barkada na nagpapahuli sa paglakad para makapag-holding hand sila sa likod without the other people seeing it.
Ay.
Parang nakilig ako dun.
You know that feeling of your first hand holding with your crush?
Yes.
It's electricity. You cannot explain it. And sometimes I feel like for me it's more exciting when you're just about to hold hands. Like ganito na yung pinky nyo. Ganyan. For me that's the most exciting part.
I love that.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay.
Yung hindi mo nagtatouch siya, yung talagang magka-ganito lang.
The hairs in your arms or your hands are touching. That's goosebumps.
I love it.
That's
I love
goosebumps.
that feeling.
Or when you're sitting next to someone and your hita is just touching their hita. Or just a little bit lang. And you just want to like go a little bit closer.
Yeah.
No? Oh, okay, here's a confession. So the first date namin. So obviously, hindi pa pwedeng holding hands first date. So, ginanon ko lang yung kamay sa shoulder. Siyempre, pag naglalakad ka, di ba, gano'n. So, naginanon ko. Tapos, tumutunog yung shoulder. So sabi ko, ay, tumutunog yung shoulder mo. Tapos, siyempre, pasimple, di ba? Hawak-hawak mo na yung shoulder. Tapos, para, ay, oo nga, no, tumutunog, ganyan. Tapos, kaya siya, years later, nung kami na, sabi niya, nasa, daw niya, sa thought bubble daw niya, apakalandin.
The Chico moves!
Nakagana na kagad sa shoulder.
I'm surprised there was, that hand on your shoulder moment because I thought you went straight to that motel in Makati Ave.
Oh, hindi. Sobra. Ay, excuse me. Hindi yun motel.
It's a hotel.
It's an inn.
Inn.
It's an inn. Excuse me.
Like there's a difference with what you're gonna do inside the room. Like it makes a difference if it's a motel or inn or hotel.
Kasi hindi pa
Whatever.
the room.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
And,
but you know what? That's the kind of flirting that I prefer because I don't like it when there's flirting involved and I know that they're flirting. Gusto ko yung
ayaw mo yung ayaw mo yung mga
hey,
tipong
babe, what's up? Ayoko yan. Ano yan? Boxing? Are you like shadow
That's
boxing?
flirt. That's flirting. Ano ka ba yung...
When that is not flirting, dude.
That's-
That is what is that?
What's
I
that?
can't even explain it.
It's flirting. It's
Okay.
flirting.
Are you fine?
Yeah. And the other top entry from Arabin, Kuwentong Lakaran, yung kulay evaporada ka nung umalis, pero kulay kaping barako ka na nung umuwi.
Along EDSA. Ooh.
Along
Try it, okay? Try picking your sorry, yeah. Pero it happens all the time. Like try cleaning your nose after walking along EDSA for like maybe just around 10
I'm
minutes.
sure it's gross.
It's going
I'm
to
sure
be
it's
a
gross,
different
AF.
color.
Yep.
No. And alam mo kung
And-
ano pa yung susceptible sa ganyan? Your collar. When you're wearing like a uniform,
Yeah.
madudumihan siya even if you're just walking along a highway. It's so weird. Yeah.
True. And so there you go. We'll take a quick break. Well, Team Booth will take a quick break. And we will stay on Facebook Live.
That is facebook.com/RX931.
Chico,
Yes.
I'll invite
What-
you.
what- Oh, okay, wait.
Invite.
Okay. Where are you? Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. So I've got a quiz. Do we have time? Are we quizzing or what?
Go. We have
Okay. So we have a Zodiac quiz since we got into it
Oh,
last
this
week.
is exciting. Oh, I'm excited for
Ito,
this.
madadali lang to. So keep score ha kung sinong nauna ha. Kayo na bahala because I'll stay on the page so hindi
Wait,
ko kayo makikita.
Rika,
yeah.
can you put my volume down a little bit lang? Medyo,
What do you mean?
it's booming in my
sorry.
ear. Sorry. All right, there you go. That's fine.
Okay, so kayo na bahala, like raise your hand or something. Okay? Tapos you keep score ha because I can't see you. I'm on the page where I'm getting the questions. Okay, so question number 1. If you were born, lahat to Zodiac related. If you were born on Christmas Day, what would your star sign be?
Okay.
Uh,
Wait lang. Ano? Christmas Day?
Sag.
Christmas Day.
Ako may guess ako.
Oh, sige.
Sag.
Si Markki muna.
Sagittarius?
Ako Capricorn.
Wrong. Capricorn is correct.
Ay my gosh, what am I thinking? Oh, Capricorn pala.
Oh,
what was it?
1 point Rica.
Capricorn pala.
Okay, next.
Take it.
Unahan. Question number 2. What is the first astrological sign of the zodiac?
Aries.
Wait.
Yes, Aries. Aries, Markki's and Markki's zodiac.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another question. 2 points, Rica. The 12 zodiac signs are grouped into 4 elements. Name all 4.
Here. Fire, water, earth, and air.
Fire, water, earth, and air. Correct. Correct! So,
Yay.
2-1. The seventh astrological sign in the zodiac is based on which object held by Themis, the Greek personification of divine law and custom?
Si Markki muna.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Scale.
Yes, the scales of justice.
Okay.
Galing. To all.
To all.
Okay, next. Which astrological sign in the zodiac are you if you were born on the American Independence Day?
Guess lang.
Oh, okay.
July.
July 4th.
Gemini.
Yeah, but
Gemini.
what would you be?
Gemini.
No.
Ay,
No.
sige, ikaw muna.
Oh my gosh. Leo? No.
Nope, wrong. It's Cancer. Cancer.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, ito, unahan because this is super easy. This is like super giveaway. Unahan ka. Kayo magtinginan na kung sino na una.
Okay, sige.
The zodiac is divided into how many signs?
Nauna si Markki.
Wait, the new zodiac, the old zodiac.
I mean, the old zodiac.
Well, 12, but now there are 13.
Okay. Oh, hindi they're still disputing that. A lot of people are saying they don't accept the sino yun, yung Oculus ba yun or something?
Yeah.
When is it?
They don't accept that.
No, it's they cut it up even more.
Siningit lang nila. Oo. And okay.
Beats nung iba, right?
Oo, nag-iba. Maraming nag-change ng
called
ng zodiac sign because of that.
Ophiuchus?
Oo, parang ganun eh. Something like that. Pero most astrologers don't subscribe to that change. Ito, bilisan mo to, Rica, kasi feeling ko magigets ni Markki to. The Age of Aquarius is a song written for which 1967 musical?
Nauna si Markki.
Markki.
This is the dawning of the hair.
Yes. Kaya he starred in that eh. Okay. Here's another question. Which star sign comes in between in between Leo and Libra?
Markki.
Leo and Libra.
Gemini?
Nope.
No.
Taurus and Cancer ang Libra, ang Gemini.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Taurus is after Aries kasi.
Okay.
In the middle of what?
In the middle of Leo and Libra.
Yes.
Pisces?
Virgo.
Virgo is correct. Virgo is correct. And
Ano ba before Pisces? Capricorn?
Before Pisces is Aquarius.
Okay.
And then Capricorn. So that's I don't know why I'm mistaken. With the
Capricorn tapos Aquarius.
Yeah, and then before Capricorn is Sag. And that's like a few days.
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Tama. And name the 3 air signs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ako. Sige, tatry ko.
Go.
Paano pag mali yung una? Aries?
No.
Wrong.
Taurus? Hindi. Wait lang.
Dalawa signs ng Morning Rush host.
Gemini!
2 of the 3.
Gemini and Libra.
And
Aquarius!
And
Wait
Aquarius.
lang! Di pa
Yes!
ako tapos eh!
Aquarius is correct. Ito. Since we did the other sign,
Rica.
Okay, go.
unahan kayo dito
Okay.
Name the final sign in the zodiac.
Okay, si Markki na una.
Pisces.
Yes, Pisces.
All the time.
Nakakahiya ka! Ikaw pa man din ang Pisces, nahuli ka.
Ako na lang si Markki. Nandun sa akin ng board eh.
And you know, Pisces is the most mature star sign, while Aries is the
Obviously.
most immature star sign.
Obviously.
Kasi parang first and last. And ito tricky to ha. I was actually surprised by the answer. Okay, what is the symbol for the zodiac sign Sagittarius? Yung official designation ha. I didn't know that this was the official designation.
I have no
Guess ko.
idea. Oh my
Oh,
god.
sige.
Ano? Seahorse. Ewan ko.
Seahorse! Wala namang seahorse sa buong zodiac.
I know that it's a bow and arrow. It's a archer.
It's an archer. The archer.
The archer.
Pero kasi,
Wala.
usually, di ba? Kasi di ba usually, ang Sagittarius, it's like a centaur. Usually, it's like
That's what I was thinking.
half human, half... So, akala ko parang the description is the centaur. Yung pala, it's more of like what he's holding, which is a bow and arrow.
No, I
The
always thought it
archer.
was an arrow. Actually, I didn't know it was an archer. I thought it was an arrow.
So
Yeah.
is it an
Diba?
bow and arrow or the archer?
It's an archer, I think.
Archer
right?
talaga. Yun yung official.
Yun ang official, the archer. Ito, last two,
Archer
Leo.
Aguilon.
Leo is the word for lion in which language?
Guess.
Mm.
Leo. Leo. Is it an obvious answer? Latin?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay, one last. Which zodiac sign has the symbol similar to the number 69?
Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot.
Guess. Sige.
Yes.
Pisces.
Okay, it is...
Wait, may guess
Wait
pa ako.
lang.
Is that
Sige.
correct or wrong? Is that correct or wrong? Ay, wait lang. Sige, guess ko. Ang guess ko, Aries.
Wrong.
Ay.
Gemini.
Akala ko Gemini eh. Pero no, it's also wrong.
Sag?
It's Cancer.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, the crab.
Yung parang ganon, tapos parang ganon. I mean, hindi siya literal 69, but it looks
Yeah.
like a 69.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, so many things I
Right?
learned today.
Right? Okay.
Diba? It's
sige,
cute. Mm-mm.
19 seconds pa naman, but cool.
Cool.
Ano na ba ngayon? Right now is what season? Tawag mo dito?
Now, it's Taurus, I think.
Taurus na ba?
Or it's almost Taurus. I think today might be the last day of Aries. And then tomorrow is... You know how I know this?
Why? Oh, wait lang. Top 10 na.
Okay.
Monster RX93.1. It's time for the top 10. And we are still live on Facebook.com/RX931. Chico is showing us the proof that the sign, the official symbol for what sign is this?
Cancer.
Yeah.
Looks like the number 69, which is super cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is actually like the last day of Aries season.
Right
today.
now.
And-
yeah. We played a little game. It's about the Zodiac.
I think we are also nearing the actual age of Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
It's coming right
Oh.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the age lasts a certain amount of years. Age of Aquarius is within this year. So it's
Oh,
the start
wow.
from the age of Pisces or something. And it goes backwards now. So age of Pisces, and then it becomes age of Aquarius. Then after that, it'll become the age of Capricorn. It's roughly every 2,150 years.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. So now
so
we are finally at the age of Aquarius. Very soon.
So here we go. Final top 10, Kuwentong Lakaran. Let's start off with Juice Blank. Naaalala niyo yung Carmageddon noong October 2019? Merong mga
Yeah.
naglakad from QC to Bulacan That's how
Ah,
bad
I
it got.
remember. I
Remember
remember.
that? I remember that.
I wish
Maxim,
that
yeah,
we will never go back to that kind of traffic
yep, yep.
ever again. Ever.
And from Maxim de Winter, Kwentong Lakaran, pag naglalakad ako mag-isa sa kalye sa Pilipinas, ang itsura ko, mukha akong may susugurin. Fierce look, lakad siga. That's smart. 'Di ba? Kasi
Yeah.
parang if you have people who are thinking of doing something, looking for
Mm-hmm.
parang a victim,
Mm-hmm.
they won't choose you because you look like you're going to beat the crap out of them if they
Yeah.
even
That's
tried.
why if you because I like walking around a lot and I like commuting. Actually, I don't know why, but I actually enjoy it a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? Don't come for me. But sometimes whenever I would encounter people who want to say hi or take a photo, alam mo yung lagi akong parang, but we're such in a public place. I don't wanna because I don't like to put my guard down in a public place. Even if I actually know the person, I feel a little weird talking to, let's say, a friend na nakasalubong ko sa overpass. I just want to say hi and then leave. And
Yeah,
I think
keep walking.
don't take it against me. Also, that is me whenever I'm out in public. Like whenever people ask for directions or the time, I never stop for anybody. Never. As in, no, it's not that I'm being rude. I
It's
just say I'm
smart.
sorry, I
It's
don't
actually
know.
smart. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I always say I'm sorry, I don't know, and then I leave. Kasi ayoko talaga eh. Hindi, I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid like that.
Yeah.
You should. It's really better. That's how you should teach your kids. I'm not
Mhm.
in the mood says, nagmamadali ako maglakad, papasok ng office. Tapos, accidentally, natapakan ko yung likod ng tsinelas nung nasa harapan ko. As
Oh
in,
no.
muntik na siyang madapa, tapos napigtas pa yung tsinelas niya.
Because it happens.
Oh my
Oh
gosh, it
no!
happens a lot.
Oh
That happens
no.
It
all the
happens a
time.
lot. And you didn't mean to. You didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Ren Trufil says, alam mo yung may uninvited friend kayong umepal sa lakaran ninyo? Tapos, to make things worse, pag kita-kita nyo, biglang, Hi guys! Welcome to my vlog. Andito tayo ngayon sa Batangas. Special guests ko ngayon, ang mga barkada ko. Kaway kayo, live kayo sa channel ko.
Oh
That's
my.
the worst.
Ah,
That's the
I
worst.
can't.
Oh my
I
gosh. That's like
cannot.
that's horror. Nightmare.
Mm.
Nightmare levels.
I remember
Kasi
the
hindi ka na
last time.
maka-enjoy. Hindi ka na maka-enjoy, di ba? Kasi parang
Yeah.
suddenly, naka-video lahat ng gawin nyo, lahat ng usapan nyo.
I remember the last time, or maybe the first time that I encountered someone, like flagging down someone na parang, please don't take a video of this, is when
Mm.
we went to Fort Santiago, and there was this one tour where you can go into the dungeons, where apparently, like a lot of Filipinos actually died there and soldiers. And then there was this one guy vlogging the whole experience. And I get it if you want to take photos and videos, but he was narrating everything. So a guard in Guardia Civil clothes actually had to come up to him and say, "Sir, please respect the area." As you can see here, and there's the whole story that thousands of people actually died here and suffered. So please respect the. And I'm like, buti na lang he was very professional about it.
Yeah.
Because it felt a little weird that we were in a dungeon and somebody was like, "Hi guys, so ito na, papasok na tayo papasok na." And I'm like, "Oh no." Buti na
No.
lang, we didn't have to do it. Like an actual guard had
You
to
Right.
know
do it.
what?
Yeah.
You know what? I had it's this isn't a tourist
Mm.
experience, but I had a friend who, well, I still have a friend, but this friend of mine decided to video himself on like one of those streaming sites, Bigo or Kumu or
Mm.
whatever, in front of a group of people who aren't comfortable talking about certain things in front of a group of people.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's important to ask first before you do these streaming things, because
Not
who
sometimes,
knows,
always.
all the
It's
time,
always
all the time, it
important.
should be commonplace and it should be against the law. Because if you're
Mhm.
doing this,
Mhm.
someone might be caught off guard talking about something that maybe they don't want everyone else to hear, like, I don't know, coming out of the closet, and it's not cool to do that to other people, especially when you're having a private conversation. Just saying.
And ito, interesting yung kay Carl. Dito sa comments, when a random guy in a mall asks you what time it is, it's not actually the time he's asking for. Ang sagot mo usually, presyo, how much you're willing to pay. Oh no! Apparently, may mga ganon. And from Call Me Rovi, the next day, the day after namin libutin ng Tokyo, I couldn't understand why sobrang sakit ng paa ko to the point na literally I couldn't walk. When we checked the distance that we walked on my phone, turns out we walked 19.6 kilometers the previous day. Wow,
What?
that is a
Hey,
lot.
good job.
In one day,
Oh my
in one day.
That's explanation enough. And you know what the worst that you could do is actually wear a new pair of shoes before traveling in a city where you need to walk.
Preach.
Allah, don't ever do that. I know you want to sport your new kicks, but that is not the time and
Preach.
place
Oh
to do
my
it.
gosh. That's what happened to me
Oh my.
in Yokohama in Pokemon
Yeah,
Go
no,
Fest.
don't ever do it.
I brought
please.
these very good looking shoes, but they're
Yeah.
luggers, right? They're so heavy. And my feet were blistered
Yeah.
until the very end where I actually had to buy a new pair of shoes.
It ain't cute.
Yep.
Not cute.
And from Victoriano, did you know that the longest walkable road in the world is from Cape Town, South Africa, to Magadan, Russia? So you can walk from South Africa to Russia.
Do people actually do that? Is there like a whole program, like tour thing?
I don't
Because
know, but you
that would
can
be
apparently.
amazing. To
And
Russia?
yep.
That's crazy.
And from
Crazy.
Star Marjorie, Kuwentong Lakaran, I love late night walks. Pero one time, na-realize ko, nawawala yung anino ko. Kaya tumakbo akong pauwi. No shadow, even though there are light sources. And the top, Kwentong Lakaran, comes from Rudes Antonio. Yeah.
Sorry. Di ba there's like
Go,
a
go, go.
reason why they use yellow light bulbs for street lights? Is that it's that so your shadow is more prominent. So you
Yeah.
know when somebody's walking behind you or beside you and you could actually see their shadows.
Silhouettes, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I know that's the
And
reason why.
the top,
Rica,
Kwentong Lakaran. Yeah.
sorry.
Go, go.
Rika, I took a page from your book and watched a lot of crime horror things over the weekend.
Oh my god.
Diba there's that new one with the MySpace thing? Have you watched that?
Oh, I
Who
haven't.
Killed Me? Or
Oh yeah. I mean, like I've seen it. I've seen the trailer, but
it's
I haven't seen the
interesting.
whole
Watch
thing.
it. It's interesting.
Speaking
It's
of-
something new.
Okay, speaking of actually, yesterday I brought it up in our group. I was listening to this one podcast and they talked about like this one murder mystery that happened in the 80s or 90s in the drag community in New York.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so there's this one drag queen who was really well known. I'm sorry, I forgot the name, but really well known in the community. And then what do you call this? And then she actually introduced the word shade to the community. She was the first one to use it and actually introduce it, like shade, like shady gets mo. Then anyway,
Yeah.
so she died, and then when they searched the apartment after the death, they found like a bag with a mummified person
Oh.
inside, and they
It's
didn't know if
imposed.
it.
That's in pose.
Yeah,
It's
it's
imposed.
imposed. Exactly. So, yun nga yung tinatanong ko sa inyo. I'm sure you guys know it because it's like a big, I didn't know it. Sabi ko nga, parang na-shock ako. It's really nice. It's such a nice story.
Yung kay Candy ba yun?
They based it on that. Yeah.
on that. And
story.
then apparently, like the theories, there are a couple of theories, and one of it actually is, apparently, parang yung isang major theory was, baka naman nandun na yung bag na yon when she moved in. Because parang he was reported missing, the guy in the bag, like years before she moved in. So yun yung isa sa mga theories, and I truly enjoyed it, that story. Kasi they
Right.
didn't just the podcast. They didn't just talk about the actual crime. They talked about like the history of drag and the community in the 90s in New York. It was really cool.
All right,
Yeah.
and the top, Kwentong Lakaran, comes from Rudes Antonio and Victoriano.
They both say.
Rudes Antonio says, yung sasabihin sa'yo, 4 out of 10 ang difficulty ng bundok na aakyatin nyo. But, that's a 4 without rain. Pag may ulan, 11 out of 10. So, yeah.
No.
A lot of those things
Yeah.
become
And-
infinitely more difficult, and dangerous.
Such a big risk. I mean, you don't know if it's gonna rain.
I'm actually
Right?
watching the hardest race in the world on Amazon Prime. And it's crazy. The first few people did the entire challenge when it wasn't raining. And they passed it so fast. But the rest, the ones in the back of the pack, man, it took them like a day and a half to 2 days to complete the same exact course because of
Because of
the
rain.
wetness and the mud.
How long did the first group?
I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours.
Wow.
So it was a complete 180 in the distance that they took to take, or the time it took them to finish that particular part of the course. Which is crazy.
And from Victoriano naman, kwentong lakaran, I was walking along Baclaran, tapos bigla na lang parang gumaan backpack ko. Yun pala, a snatcher was trying to open it. Buti na lang, bote ng urinalysis lang ang laman ng bag ko.
Wait, was it filled? Because I mean,
Yes. Yeah,
kasi
so
diba, if you noticed that it became light, it means heavy siya nung una.
oh
Dami
yes,
mo namang wiwi.
madami. So what about us? Do we have an answer?
Wait lang, madami eh.
Yeah, I have a
Ako
lot.
ano lang, siguro outside of the Tom Alvarez story, which is too long to retell, I really hate it when those, siguro it's happened to me once or twice in my life, when you literally have sore feet because for an hour and a half, you're just looking for your car in a parking lot kasi hindi mo mahanap kung nasan mo pinark yung kotse mo. And it happened to us one time.
Tell me
And
about
we're like,
it.
where is the darn car?
When we entered 2021.
yeah, alam mo yung literally, we went from like one end to the other, first floor, one end to the other, second
Alam mo,
floor,
naiiyak ka
one
na.
end to the other. You're like, we went through all the floors. Where is it?
Where did you find it in like we passed by it, or was it in a totally different building?
Parang kasing there's this, kasi para siyang ganun. Para siyang, imagine mega mall, di ba, na one on top of the other. But what we didn't see was, meron nga pala siyang, hindi siya like yun lang, meron siyang mga little ganun na liko.
Right.
And we parked in one of those. So hindi namin siya nakikita from if you were just walking. So yeah. So we did that whole sweep maybe, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times. Because we're like, it doesn't just disappear unless it's been, stolen, and we refuse to believe that it was stolen.
I feel like those are like the lines that you say when you're lost in a parking lot. Yung, hindi naman yun bigla na lang mawawala, di ba? Like it always comes up when you're lost because it cannot be in a different building. You're in the same building, in the same parking lot. It's like, parang it baffles you.
At saka ano yun parang yung mga lumalabas pa yung nung frustrated na ako kung ano-ano na yung sinasabi ko, yung mga tipong, ano naman yun? Ano, tumayo, naglakad, pumuntang galeriya? Alam mo yun, kasi busit na busit na ako.
The weirdest things when you're that frustrated. Kasi di ba remember kami ni Hazel, we were that way, like entering 20, oh my goodness. And we were in heels to boot.
Yep.
I cannot, as in. And then,
yeah, go.
I remember after that, like, I had a glass of wine and I'm like, I deserve this. I deserve this.
I remember back in the day, I would walk a lot. I loved walking. But the longest walk I've ever taken, I completely forgot. I think I did up around 50 to 60 kilometers of just walking because I got lost in Amsterdam. Let's just say I was drunk, and I was walking around, and I really could not find my way around, and I clocked in on my phone because like I could check on the amount of steps I could take, and like it was really 60 to 70 kilometers.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
And you don't remember?
I don't
What happened?
I was just,
Why?
I was drunk in Amsterdam.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
For me, well, because I went to college in UPLB and we would walk a lot there. I mean, in any campus naman, I think of UP because it's such a big place. Sometimes you really just have to walk. And actually, my favorite trail would be going up to the College of Forestry because before arriving at the College of Forestry, you literally have to walk the mountain, like through the mountain. So it's really nice. And that's actually my favorite part. And I miss it so much. And if you get a chance to just visit the campus in Los Baños, you won't regret it. Plus, there's a botanical garden in the College of Forestry. You just pay 25 pesos and you get to see everything.
Oh, nice.
There's a natural pool there. And sometimes I would just go there on a random day. But
Wow.
especially, I mean, like for people who live here, hours away, you guys can make a trip out of it. It's such a nice
I would
trek.
love to actually. I would
So
love
nice.
to.
So nice. Yeah.
All
So
right.
there we
Thank
go.
you for joining us.
Thank you
And we
guys
shall
and
Thank
see
happy,
you
happy
you.
again
Monday.
tomorrow.
We'll see you
Happy Monday,
tomorrow.
folks.
And
See you
tomorrow we're
all.
going to be complete. Bye, everybody.
Bye.